ready, buddy.
We are ready.
Welcome to South Omaha Speed. Got a special treat for you, like we always do. We're over at Rob Lee's house. He invited us over. He's made a lot of headway on his Model A Roadster that we were over here, I don't know, it was about 6 months ago, I think, or so.
You're out there working, you know what I mean? You're gonna spend how much on one freaking part? You know?
Right.
I said, yeah, you know, and I already had a 9-inch laying there, a nice one.
Sure.
You know.
Or maybe 8 months ago, we did it was up on the table where he was doing all his heavy fab and is on the ground. And he said, hey, you guys want to come on by? His wife's got some brisket, smelling good. So hopefully we'll get to pick at that a little bit later too. And he's got some buddies over. So let's get in there and see what he's got going on.
Hey.
Yeah.
We're filming.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ready?
Yeah. Hey, Dad, we're filming. Okay. You know, he's always, yeah, you're good. You're good, buddy. Thanks a lot for having us in your shop today, Rob. It's one of my favorite places to come, and just every time I come here, I see something new, so that's awesome.
Cool.
And last time we were here, you had the thing up on a table.
Yeah, yeah.
And now it's on the floor. I mean, it sounds like...
I made a mad rush to get a lot done.
Yep.
It's just, you know, everything takes longer than expected. And
Life.
yeah, life.
Kids.
And, you know, 2 hot rods.
Yep. I mean, how many... You had your Model A Coupe out on 2 big trips this summer.
Yeah, 2 big
that I
trips.
know of.
Yeah, no, I've been driving the wheels off of that, so it needed some maintenance before I could do all that.
Right.
So that ate up a couple weeks there.
Right.
Then the 4-letter word work
Yeah.
in between there.
We've
so.
had a couple windstorms too. Big storms come through.
Exactly. So
It's
it's coming along. You know, it looks like a car now.
It sure does. We ain't
yeah.
taking it to lunch today.
Yeah,
But maybe
I wish.
the next time we
Boy,
come over,
I
we're
wish.
taking it to lunch.
Couple brake lines, a couple hoses, we're good to go.
Yeah, it looks like you got everything where you want it.
Yeah,
sitting
it's
the way you want
been
right?
mocked up and
Yeah.
it's sitting the way I want it. I got a little work to do on the windshield area and have a seat in it. Some door latch stuff I need to do, but
Right. Absolutely. So this engine, this was from Andy's Garage,
yep,
which was one of the old time shops here in town. We hit on last time we were here, we talked about this engine a little bit.
yep.
And he did the original build on it back in the day, is that right?
Yeah, he's the one that put the Edmunds stuff on it, and
Okay.
they put it in the car.
What did it come out of?
A 46 Ford.
Okay.
Yep,
Gotcha.
Sedan.
And you ended up buying that car.
I bought the whole car out of a storage thing that somebody just left it abandoned it.
Okay.
Basically.
Wow.
As soon as I popped the hood on it,
What a score.
I go, wow, 2 pots were on it. Everything you see here, well, not the carbs, but it had 2 old carbs on it, and everything you see is on it. It's
Wow.
just really dirty.
Did you open it up at all, or?
Yeah, oh yeah, it didn't spin over, of course.
Okay.
It didn't just turn over.
Right.
And it turned out it was a stuck valve, so I removed that valve and unstuck it, put it back in there, and it spins over nice.
Life is good, man.
The oil looked good in it. I don't see no reason to really, I mean, if it smokes and everything else, then we'll talk about
Right.
rebuilding it.
If it smoke's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
No smoke never hurt nobody.
I think old engines should smell like old engines when you're
Right.
behind them.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
doesn't offend me.
Right. I like it.
I was behind a flathead yesterday for a good chunk of the afternoon cruising.
Yeah.
I told him that same thing. I said, it smells like you're burning gas. You know?
Yeah. That showdown in Lincoln was pretty good.
Yeah, it was
Cruise?
good. Yeah, it was a good cruise. Couple hundred miles.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, I burned up a tank of gas. So.
Right. Right. For you, it was nothing. But
well.
I mean, the first trip you took
I'll
this
take
summer,
it.
you went to Canada with your wife.
Yeah, the Canadian border waters.
That was 2,500 miles the
Yeah,
first
about,
trip.
almost about 2,200 by the time we made it home. Yeah.
Okay. Then we went like a week later. We were at Bonneville together.
Yeah, a week later, we were at Bonneville together.
Yeah. Me and my dad were in the confines of our truck with the air on, and you were hot rodding.
Yeah, well,
You know, we got trailer queens.
hey,
we're
we're
taking.
all hot rodding.
How many miles you put on that trip? Just close to 2?
That was a little over 2 as
Okay.
well. So
It's been a full summer for you.
It's been a great summer,
Yeah.
and then a couple hundred yesterday, and in Oklahoma we'll
Yep.
go down there.
Go down the rock.
And yeah.
Awesome. Very
I
cool.
try to drive it, you know. At least try to get it somewhere.
You're
yeah.
getting it done, buddy. You're doing better
Yeah,
than most, I can tell you
I was
that.
hot and heavy on this, but you know, once you get everything mocked up, you know, the last 10% takes the longest.
It's those details.
Yeah, it's
small
all
things.
the plumbing and everything.
The wiring,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. The big parts are easy, kind of.
Right. So big
But-
parts. We got the flathead.
The flathead's in it. The exhaust is mocked up.
And it's a 5-speed transmission.
Yeah, 5.
S10?
Yep,
Okay.
S10, 5-speed.
2 winners.
Yep,
Quick
a
change.
winner's quick change. Favorite parts that I got done was the dash and the 40 column. I found a really nice column, the key and everything.
Nice. Nice to have that key.
Yeah, it just really makes me happy.
That's the lock steering. This button slides over.
Yep,
Right?
exactly. Yep.
We have that same one in our black Roadster. That same.
Yeah, so I'm just happy I got a nice cluster as well for it.
Very cool. Is this that car that Eric Hansen had?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. I still have the car.
Yeah.
And I got another dash for it right there. I found that black one that's hanging up at the drive-in movie theaters swap thing they're doing one Saturday a month.
Okay, nice.
I made it out there a couple times. It's kind of neat. It's neat. It's a good idea.
Yeah, it is. I've never make it out there, but I'd like to.
It is fun. You know, he starts early. Boy, they get their sun up.
Really?
Yeah.
It's hard for a guy like me.
I drove my coupe out there and I threw that in the front seat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. This year, that's a new addition, right? The 32 shell.
Yeah, I'm not sure 34, 32. You know, I'm not an aficionado of exactly 32 stuff. Might be my first piece ever.
32? Yeah, it's cool. Yeah,
I actually set it on here.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I know you're a Model A shell.
I'll save it. I like this Model A shell. I got a nice one on here. I like it.
That's a beautiful shell.
Looks like.
I don't know if I've seen a nicer one.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. Yeah. I really like the.
How many shells do you think you got, Model A shells?
A handful.
I know you've been collecting for a long time.
Few.
Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. Everything you got is Model A.
They don't reproduce the 30. You know, you can buy a 28, 29 shell, but you can't really buy a 30.
Okay.
You know, not a reproduction.
I don't know.
That I'm aware of.
To be honest with you, I couldn't pick them out.
Oh.
What is the difference in them?
Well, the 28, 29 is a lot smaller and a little narrower.
What are these?
These are 30s.
Okay, all these are
30,
30s?
31.
Okay. And what's on the car here?
30, 31.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't split hairs on them. To me, they're the same thing.
Sure.
Someone could say, "Oh no, that's a 30 deluxe, and that one's not."
Right. Understood. So you got it. I mean, it sits great. It's got a great look to it. You got the big littles going.
It's a high boy, kind of classic belly button high boy, I guess. You know.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm happy with it right now.
Absolutely. It's
I got
a great look. What was the plan for you were talking earlier about maybe chopping this down a little bit?
Yeah, I need to chop that windshield down
and lean it back?
At least 3 inches and lean it back a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. You said maybe you got some irons, the top
irons?
Yeah,
I'm supposed to be coming up on those, and I've got the wood kit. I like to get the wood in it.
Right.
And that's the only part I haven't mocked up yet.
So that'll be the wood at the B post.
Yeah,
comes around.
The door pillar and around the back here.
Right.
And then there's even some that goes in here. There's a piece that goes in there.
Well, you know, you got true Roadster. You know, a lot of cutoff coupes. That true Roadster where the A posts fit and the doors coming in.
That's the deal.
So it looks so good.
Yeah, and
right?
the thinness of the door here.
I like a good cutoff coupe. You know what I mean? If somebody's out hot,
so hard to do where you fool somebody.
Right, you could just tell. Yeah. But this is everything just rolls together at the A post.
But if you didn't never have one, you wouldn't know that.
Right. Yeah. I would run a cutoff coupe if I didn't have a Roadster.
Yeah,
I would, you know what I mean?
I was running a coupster yesterday with a coupster.
Yeah.
And he had this right. You know, this makes a difference too.
Yeah. Absolutely. It looks great.
Yeah.
Got the shape of the quarter panels all looking real good there.
Yeah, they're rough as dog crap. I put a new skin on this door, and it came a long ways from what it was.
Right.
I'm really kind of sticking with that whole chef salad theme.
Yeah.
The chef salad. That's kind of what I'm calling the car.
I love it.
Because there's just so many pieces to it.
Anyway, we can see in the trunk.
Yeah. I gotta grab the screwdriver and So you know the classic screwdriver. Open it with a putty knife will work though.
Absolutely. You were talking about painting the frame the same color as the block then?
Yeah. No, the frame black, but then thinking about doing the insert on the axle, that green.
Yep.
The wide 5 hub green on that black wheel would look really nice.
And match the headlights kind of.
Yeah, and keep a little green maybe on the bones too as well.
Sure. Nice.
But maybe not try to get too carried away with
it.
But a little bit of green accent.
Oh, look at that. So that store-bought tank then?
Yeah, from Tanks Inc. You know.
Okay. Will be a sender in there too?
Yep. I've got the sender and everything in the box in there. I do. You know, they don't have a 45, so I just cut well of that so I can get fuel in it. It's a lot easier. It's mounted. Got the firewall pretty much started there.
Yeah, it looks good.
I get the deck.
Is that firewall one piece? That wood?
Yeah.
Good job.
As big as I could get it. Because otherwise,
you can't get it in.
You can't get it in.
Well, good for you.
Same with this stuff too. It's kind of a rare.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. We've had that Model A Roadster gun since 08. And there's not a trunk floor in it. I mean, stuff just falls out at it. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a pain.
look at you. You ain't got done yet.
And I'll make that little tin cover to cover that.
Yeah.
Try to keep some stuff. And then, you know, I cheat and I just use carpet and kind of glue it up here onto the, not worry about the little cracks there.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
In the coupe though, I used that 1/4 inch Luan that's smooth on one side, Luan board, I forget what they call it. Luan, I think it's like panel.
Okay.
And I use that to contour everything, and I just use screws, self-tappers to hold it down to the sub rails.
Nice.
It worked pretty good. And I
Nice.
painted all black in the windows.
Well, you've had 4,000 miles on it this summer, so I guess it's working, huh?
It's working.
Yeah, and that trunk was, that's a nice trunk. I mean, a little repair on the bottom, but I mean, usually
it was rusted off completely.
aren't those Model A
They
trunkers hard to
get
find for road
they're
trips?
$600 reproduction.
Is that different than a coupe, isn't it?
No, it's the same.
Okay.
I think all, and I may stand corrected, but I'm pretty sure that all Model A deck is the same.
Okay, gotcha. Do you just walk by it and touch it? Because I when I see them, I gotta just
Dude,
touch them. I mean, when they're not nice
I'll be
paint on
honest
them,
with
of
you,
course.
there was freaking cobwebs. I had to blow the cobwebs off this thing because I've been on the road and, storms. I've been working so much.
Right.
But they get the wheels powder coated, black. Really, it's kind of just black.
Yep.
Simple. I do the frame black, a few green accents, I think, but not too much. But the green shift knob, I really, I'm a big fan of that, the old Bakelite stuff. And the patina on that piece is just really nice.
Isn't it crazy how a small part like that can just get you going and get the fire going?
And it added to the whole chef salad kind of theme,
Yeah.
And now then I read some article about, it says green is the new black. Have you heard that
I have
statement?
not.
Okay, well, there's a hashtag, of course, whatever. Yeah. So
course
hashtag
there
green is the new black. And I counted green cars out while we were in Bonneville there. At least 18 green cars. Scott Burke, there's a perfect example. Scott's car, green.
Right.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of green cars out there because,
my dad painted
colors
his,
go in.
yeah.
They're fashion trend, I suppose.
Right. Yeah. My dad painted his coupe candy green like 64.
Yeah.
Took the paint off in 85.
Some people believe that green's not a good color for painting, but I don't know. I kind of building this car. I got this car at a time. I lost a friend of mine. He was a chef, so I just call it the chef salad.
Yep.
Kind of ring for him.
That's awesome.
And it is put together literally from a lot of different pieces.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
I don't know. I was really hoping to be farther along, but I swear by spring of 2025.
We're going to lunch in it.
We'll go bang around the block and around the block, around the world.
I love it. You get in here when the wintertime hits with the heat on, and you'll be in here and build.
Yeah, I'll turn on my heater. That's somewhere. I haven't planned for that part yet.
Yeah.
I haven't had a roaster since 2012. I sold the roaster I had.
So you're ready.
Yeah, I'm way ready. I'm way ready. This thing sits not too bad.
And the seat is
yeah. Minivan
seat. It doesn't look like a minivan seat. It's got a roadster seat look to it. You mean?
Yeah, it sits good. I'm tall. There's plenty of room.
Right.
Ergonomics is tough in these little cars.
Oh yeah.
To have enough room under the wheel for a clutch.
Right. You sitting in there with your arm over like that, lean down. When I sit in the black roadster and it's raining hard, like with all the rain on the windshield, no top. There's like a spot right here that it kind of clears off. You're just looking at this one little spot. You're like 70 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah.
Flat windshields are different, ain't they?
Oh, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
The
light reflects off of them. And,
his 32 Cabriolet, no air movement. I mean, the rain just sits there. It's like just the shape of that car. I mean, rain actually, it doesn't even matter because it isn't blowing off. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've never had a 44 wheel. I like it a lot. I'm a banjo wheel person. In all my cars, I've had a banjo wheel, but I had the dash already, so
it's a classic look, isn't it?
It is a classic look.
Yeah. One of the most popular wheels out there for the old hot rods is the 40 or the banjo, right?
Yep, absolutely.
So now you got them both.
Yeah, I like the full size one, not shrunk down version,
You almost need that leverage.
Yeah, well, I just think it looks cool. It looks old.
Yeah,
when it's shrunk down, it looks like it came right out of the catalog.
Yeah, I agree.
That must be the boss.
Jaden just showed up.
It's comfy.
What's up, buddy? Yeah, you look good in there, bro. You look good. So you're thinking about this right here?
Yeah, I got to think at least 3 inches out of that thing. I got a brand new windshield frame in there. I think it's 3 inches chopped.
Nice.
So I just got to do the stanchions.
Right. Yep.
And bring those down and.
Heck yeah.
Make sure get that dad. They always had that rubber filler piece.
Yeah.
Here, I've been looking a lot like Scott's car, And I like what your dad said about just lower the windshield frame down to that point.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about air or water leaking through it.
Ours hits like right here. These right here.
Kind of nudge right
Yep.
on there so it
So it can't pull back in on
go that
you.
way.
Yeah.
That's-
But his is lean back. You know, we got that.
Yeah,
thing.
no, absolutely. No, that's a good idea though.
Yeah.
So when I position that, I'm gonna make sure that
It don't come in on you for sure.
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not today, but next time we come over here to film, I'm going to come over and bother you, of course. But when we're filming next time, we'll take a single lunch. What do you think?
Yeah, man, I'd love to, dude. We'll get some food.
Well, I appreciate you having
All
us
about
over.
it, man.
It's always an honor to come over to your shop and check it out. Thank you so much.
Oh.
Well, thank you. Thanks for watching. Tell your neighbors and friends. We'll catch you next time at South Omaha Speed. Hit the bell, ring a ding dang, and like and all that stuff. And thanks so much for watching.